Union IT Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw has announced that India will begin work on creating its own foundational artificial intelligence model along the lines of ChatGPT, Gemini and DeepSeek. Now, speaking to the media today, Minister Vaishnaw said 6 major developers have expressed interest in a large language model will be ready within 10 months. That's the target that the government is working with. The minister also said that India now has a robust compute facility with roughly 10,000 graphical processing units or GPUs currently available. The overall target on computing power stands at 18,600 GPUs. For context, the Chinese AI model DeepSeek, which has rattled Silicon Valley, claims that it was trained on 2,500 GPUs, this as per the Chinese company. Minister Vaishnaw also said that India will soon host DeepSeek on our servers. This is aimed at addressing the data privacy concerns surrounding the Chinese chatbot. Take a look.
The second big mission, as you know, was to develop our own model. And over last almost 1.5 years, our teams have been working very closely with the startup ecosystem, with the researchers, with many professors, और उन सब के साथ बातचीत करके we have created the framework which will be launched today. We are calling for proposals to develop our own foundational model, and we believe that there are at least 6 major developers who will be able to create foundational models in the next 8 to 10 months on the outer limit. Or every system which needs to be tested on security parameters will be tested and decisions will be taken. Good thing is DeepSeek is an open source model, and we are very soon going to actually host DeepSeek on Indian servers. We'll be hosting that entire, the way we have hosted Llama.
Well, let's go across to Ashmit Kumar to understand what the statements made by Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw mean and the impact on India's AI ecosystem. Ashmit, many thanks. Lots being said there by the minister to give us a status check of where things currently stand as far as the India AI mission is concerned. But let's talk about this DeepSeek, Ashmit, and DeepSeek being hosted on Indian servers. Explain to us the implications.
Well, clearly this is a bit of technology that has created a flutter. The fact that this press conference happens only a few days after DeepSeek has made headlines is not a coincidence. There is clearly a response from the Indian government. But as far as the technology itself is concerned, the model itself is concerned, there is a significant advantage in having it here in India as well. The core concerns as of right now is privacy. That what happens when one downloads this application, does that data go back to China? Does it get utilized in some way? Does that pose a security risks? These are the challenges coping with which the Indian IT Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw today clarified that there is now a move being made to host the DeepSeek AI model now onto Indian servers. Now, what does that mean? Now, let's keep in mind that DeepSeek, the AI model that was introduced by China, is an open source model. What that effectively means is that the core code, which is the heart of this AI model, is publicly available. So essentially, that model, that recipe, can be brought here and then can be replicated on Indian servers. The advantage would then be that if it's hosted on Indian servers, then the data will remain on Indian servers, will not travel to China, and therefore beats the security concerns. And not just that, the niggles that were initially seen in DeepSeek, where it wouldn't answer questions accurately on contentious issues such as the 1962 war, such as Arunachal Pradesh, such as the Tiananmen Square, those niggles can also be resolved by Indian engineers. So a more comprehensive version of that model can be developed here locally. That's the main push, the main thrust of what Ashwini Vaishnaw is saying. And just for caveat, this has already been done before. Llama, which is Meta's AI model, is already hosted on Indian servers, Indian government servers on CDAC servers. So clearly there's a precedent. The government looking to do another effort along those lines for DeepSeek to bring the Chinese model here to Indian users.
All right. Thanks very much, Ashmit. SoftBank